What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, if you'd like to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you down in the description box below. As for the rest of you who may be watching live as it happens, welcome back to my gaming dungeon for an unscheduled stream. Because this was going to be my first one back come Tuesday. But either way, I am your dungeon master for the next couple of hours. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you? On this Sunday evening, or this Sunday afternoon, we've got Metal Gear Solid, the VR missions today, because we're in between full-length playthroughs once again. Not last week, but the previous week. We finished off Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and we're doing this in chronological order. So next up is Sons of Liberty, or in the case that I'm going to be playing is Substance. So, it's talked about in the second game how our main character talks about all the VR missions that he completes. And so I thought it only fitting that we stick the VR missions game in between the Shadow Moses incident and the Big Shell and Tanker incidents, and to me it just makes sense. So that's what we're going to be doing here for the next couple hours. We're not going to be finishing all of these or anything like that, but I just figured, we'll do a few, and maybe we can just sit back, hang out, talk the lore or something a little bit, or, whatever. We'll just see how it goes. But before I jump into my VR missions and my VR training, we've got a little bit of info. So, this game was released in September of 1999, developed and published by Konami. It features a total of 300 VR training challenges designed to push the player's stealth and combat mastery to its limits. The game strips away the narrative cutscenes of the main campaign to focus purely on modular arcade-style gameplay mechanics. And within the broader Metal Gear lore, these specific exercises are heavily implied to be the exact digital regimen undertaken by Raiden prior to his deployment in Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. 300 challenges are split across 4 major operational modes: sneaking modes, or sneaking missions, 60 of them; weapons mode, or weapons missions, 80 of them. So that's where we hear him talking about sneaking missions 60, weapons 80. So he's meaning to tell me that he completed all of these. I think he's a goddamn liar. But advanced mode 80, and another special mode with another 80. And in the special mode, there are ninja missions where you can play as the cyborg ninja himself, Gray Fox. Finishing all the tasks rewards you with a rare teaser image of the Metal Gear Ray prototype, which historically served as a bridge preview to the release of MGS2. So, all in all, that's kind of a neat little thing. But you know me. I'm a story guy. I'm big on heavy narrative and character developments. You're going to get none of that in this. So after playing this today, I don't ever see playing it ever again, to be honest with you. Like, there's really no reason for me to play this. But to go along with all of the other Metal Gear Solid releases that I'm doing in this series playthrough, decided to pop it in. Now, shout out to my brother, Suave Beardson. If you're not following him, you should be, because you just missed out on a full playthrough of the Deadpool game, which was pretty entertaining. But give him a follow. Shout out to him because he's currently letting me borrow his physical copy of the game. I currently do not own one, and I don't know if I will purchase one in the future or not. This may be one of those releases that I don't own myself, but for the time being, Suave allowed me to borrow his. That's how we're playing it today on the original hardware, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So I guess if we want to be as cool as our next playable character in the next game, then we need to start knocking down some of these VR missions, the VR training. So, let's get into it and see what we can do. Whoops. Oh, my memory card's full. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it looks like we're just not saving it. Oh, well. Alright, so we got sneaking missions, weapons missions, and the advanced and the special are locked for the time being. Now, I don't think you even get, like, special ones until you get, like, 85% of all this. You might have to, like, complete all of these in order to get this. So we're probably not going to be able to play as Gray Fox tonight, but it is what it is. Alright, so no weapons. So, oh, none of these are unlocked, so it's just the no weapons practice. Okay. Well, we'll just go down the list, I suppose. Don't be seen by the enemy. Head for the goal. Mm-hmm.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Hey, Suave, what's up? Bye.
Impressive, Snake.
I know it's impressive. I was there. But yeah, I probably, because I got the Substance version of MGS2. That's the version that I'm going to be playing. That's got VR missions on it too. So what I probably should be doing is the VR missions on that, because at least it'll be, you know, like similar controls. I'm going to be playing the Xbox version. I don't know why I decided to do that to myself, but that's what I'm going to do. But at least that would be the same controls instead of the old school PS1 controls for VR missions and then jump into the next game with a completely different controller and button layout. But you know what? Again, this is what I decided to do. Gandalf's bitch ass. An hour on this and then switch over to MGS2. I could, but I don't have the other one ready to go right now. Yeah, I didn't prepare for that. Use the radar effectively. Head for the goal. Okay? See you guys.
Impressive, Snake.
Thank you. It wouldn't take an extremely long time, but that's all right. I'm gonna give this one its few hours and see if it can impress me enough to ever actually buy my own copy. I do have it. I got it digitally, guys. I got it digitally. But it was part of that Legacy collection on the PS3, and the code still happened to work when I tried to redeem it. So I do have it that way, but you know, with the news that we've recently gotten, I'm going to be pushing harder than ever to get physical copies of all my stuff. I got other digital versions of other games too over the years, and just physical is the way to go. I'm going to be looking to replace those digital copies with physical ones. So this is a good way to, you know, actually sit down and really play it. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, go under the things. Go under the things. You know, and that's one of those collections. It's like, do I really need a copy of the Master Collection? Because it's like, I have like a playable version of all of these games at this point. And so, do I really need that, you know?
Impressive, Snake.
I know, am I a fan? Listen, I am a fan to a certain degree. But when it comes to the Metal Gear franchise, there are so many releases for that series. And if I wanted a copy of every one of them, not only is that a lot of releases that I got to track down and find, that's a lot of money. So, it's like, do I really need to do that? Am I that big of a fan? You know? Am I Uncharted level fan? I don't know if I am, to be honest. So far throughout this series playthrough, I've played 8 games all the way through. I've got 2 more to go. Most of them, I don't think I may ever play again in my life. So, I don't know if I'm that big a fan. I really don't. Oh, for sure. I mean, collections do definitely have their place, in collections. But, like, for instance, like, I could have, for when I was trying to track down all the Jak and Daxters. You can get 1, 2, and 3 HD versions on the PS3. Still decided not to do that. I got the original PS2 releases. That's just a choice, but you'll be able to play MG2 all on the PS5, and that is nice for sure. And yeah, if you don't want to track down, all the different copies, if you don't have the space, and if you don't want to track down and spend all that money on all the different releases and all the varying consoles, it's definitely your easiest bet, for sure. So the collections, regardless of what those collections are, they definitely have their place. Some of my favorite collections are for the Sega Genesis. I got one on the PSP and the PS3 now, and I got a lot of games in them collections that I either probably will never buy because they're way too expensive, or it at least gives me a chance to try them, but I don't like them enough to actually track them down, Alright. Surveillance is lax. Okay. Doo-doo. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Thank you. But I don't know if you caught the information I was sharing. Physical because Sony. Hey man, I do have a couple that should still be coming out in the next year. That if they're getting physical copies, I will be picking them up because I want them and I want to play them. But after that, it's like I'm kind of screwed, and I'm going to be really pissed off when they finally announce and release another Uncharted and I'm not going to be able to play it. I'm going to be severely pissed, about that. But, it is what it is, and when we're getting basically priced out of the video game hobby, at least as far as going forward, what else can we do, All I'm going to be able to do is go backwards, and that's it. So it is what it is. So I got, 5 or 6 other Uncharteds that I can play, and I still adore and still love, and I will still continue to love playing them. So it's going to be what it is, But there's a new Kena that's supposed to be coming out, and I enjoyed Bridge of Spirits, and there's... What else was there? There's another one that's on my list, and now I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. That's supposed to be coming out that I'm interested in. Remake that got canceled. Uncharted 2 remake. I would like to see remakes of 1, 2, and 3. Get them in that visual style of Lost Legacy and 4. Would be kind of nice. I will admit the first one is a little rough to go back to these days because it's not quite as... It's mostly just mowing down enemies, so even a remaster or something like that, it's still going to be the same game. But if they did do a remake, and this would be one of those instances, if they remade it and I don't know exactly what they could do, I have no ideas. of what they could do with it to maybe change it up just a little bit to make it not feel so monotonous. But, you know, either way, I'm still going to love it because it's the first one in the series, and it introduced me to my favorite series of all time. I'm going to have a special place in my heart for it anyway. I did read some time back that there was supposed to be like a remastered version of Golden Abyss that was supposed to come out, and it was supposed to be a part of that Nathan Drake collection on the PS4, and then like at the 11th hour they scrapped that. And I don't know why, and I wish they would have. To be able to play Golden Abyss on consoles instead of the Vita would have been pretty nice. Not to say that the Vita version isn't good, because it is, and for a handheld Uncharted, it's fantastic. But to be able to play it on console, you know, and especially if they were to remaster it and make the graphics look a little bit nicer. It looks good on a screen that big, you know, but, you know, tune it up a little bit, you know, for actual consoles. It would have been pretty nice. We'll just do the stutter step here.
Impressive, Snake.
Thank you. Looked like it was Enzo going through there. Surveillance cameras. Oh, got caught on the wall there.
Impressive, Snake.
Thanks. Infrared sensors. Oh, my SIGs. At least I,
Who's that?
Damn it. Oh, what I was going to say is, you know, I looked up some information about this. Oh, damn. Trying to just rush. And there's actually 60 sneaking missions and 80 weapon missions. So it's like, you mean to tell me Raiden completed every single one of those? Liar. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Who's that?
Okay. I clearly got to see where this guy's walking and see what the pattern's going to be, I guess. Oh, and I did get through it too, but I saw it at the last second and I thought Aw, damn it. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
But yeah, I'd seen something that it was posted that it's heavily implied in the second game that this was the exact regimen that, you know, Raiden completed before being deployed, and so it's like, yeah, I'll get as many of these done as I can.
Impressive, Snake.
Be as immersive as possible with Raiden. Yeah, so I can be as legendary of a soldier and, you know, have all this so-called VR experience before we get into it, you know. Hide inside a cardboard box. Oh, come on. I stopped at just the right time. You're a liar. Right? Doo-doo. Ah, damn. I don't know how I didn't get busted right then. Like, I was still in the cone shape. Aha! Aha!
Impressive, Snake.
Suave, I don't know how much you really play this game, but like, how many of these you've actually completed?
What was that noise? Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Oh, damn it. Just trying to be sneaky. Alright, I got an idea, though. I got an idea.
Who's that?
Look, man, it's a D-pad, okay? And it's not as smooth as a joystick. As an analog stick.
Huh? What was that noise? Huh? Whose footprints are these? Who's that?
Whatever, dude.
What was that noise? Huh? Whose footprints are these? Huh? What was that noise? Huh? Whose footprints are these?
There.
Impressive, Snake.
There. Booby traps, pitfalls.
Who's that?
Yeah, there we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Got it.
What was that noise?
That was nothing, sir.
What was that noise?
That was nothing, sir.
Impressive, Snake.
Ah, good old spotlights.
Who's that?
Okay. See, that's a half wall. So what'd y'all do? Go and hire the most tired guards that you got for these training exercises, or what?
Who's that?
Right? They're the rookies that haven't taken the safety off yet.
Who's that?
Right, exactly.
Who's that?
Damn it. It's like, how am I supposed to route around there? Guess just like that.
Impressive, Snake.
Whatever, I'll take it. Moving on. Oh boy.
Who's that?
Hmm.
Who's that?
Oh, that looks like a half wall too then. So on the PS2 I played Sword of Vengeance. am... Let's see here. On the PSP, I played Gladiator Begins, which I guess was a prequel to Coliseum, Road to Freedom, which is one that I don't own, but that one's a little pricey these days. But that one's on the PS2.
What was that noise? What was that noise? Who's that?
Well, this is going nowhere fast.
Who's that?
Ha! Okay. All right, fine. It would be at this point of the game already where I'd grab, like, an assault rifle and just start going to town. Nope. Done with this nonsense. Come on, keep walking down. There we go. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
I'll play after Ocarina. I thought you were going to give Majora's Mask a go, no? Or were you waiting to try to see if you can get some streams going for that? You also have, not Sword of Vengeance, but there was another one, wasn't there? Wasn't Godai, was it? It was just called Gladius. Gladius, I think. That one I don't. Yeah. So that one I don't have. I don't know if that one's any good or not. So that's something that you could try. That Sword of Vengeance, like, it starts good, but after a little while, you're kind of like, okay, what's going on and why? Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah. All right, so that's all 15 of those. Okay. SOCOM. Wow, they give me 100 rounds to take out the guy, huh?
Impressive, Snake.
There's another one that I've been meaning to, like, look into, and it's like Spartan Total Warrior or something like that. Kind of looks like a gladiator type thing, at least on the cover it does. I don't know, it might not have anything to do with things like that, but...
What was that noise? Who's that?
Oh, damn. One dude heard the other one fall, huh?
What was that noise?
That's the sound of death!
What was that noise?
Impressive snake.
But I'd have to say, out of the couple that I have tried, that Gladiator Begins is one of the closest, I think the closest thing that I've been able to play to a Gladiator game of something like we've talked about. You know, you get to get different types of armor, different types of weapons, and even while you're in the arena fighting, you usually have to fight like 4 or 5 guys or something like that. Sometimes it's a free-for-all, sometimes it's one against all. You know, sometimes it's different kind of fights, but like when they drop their weapons, you know, you can pick up their weapons and use them. I think you can grab their helmets and start chucking them at them or something like that, or stuff like that. And then like different attacks attack different parts of the body, but it's almost still kind of like not necessarily a top-down view, but it's not necessarily over the shoulder either. So it's not exactly what I was looking for, but pretty close. And then there's still a storyline involved that, you know, you're being trained and, you know, you get money to buy other weapons and armor and, like you're trying to, I think, basically buy your freedom, essentially. Like you have a certain number, and then your winnings, like so much of it goes towards the Ludus and you get like a fraction of that. So like you hardly get anywhere near paying off your debt. So it would be a long game to get through, I feel like, but, I like it enough to where it's like one day I might have to like fork over the money for Coliseum, but that one's a bit pricey these days. Oh, they're not gonna move, are they? I see what we gotta do here. There we go.
Impressive snake.
I say for a minute I was playing a couple different like gladiatorial type things, and the one that I got to play was that Circus Maximus, which was Chariot War. So you got one guy on the back with a weapon, you got a driver, and you're racing in chariot games, but you're also still fighting at the same time. Like it was kind of wild.
Who's that?
You did not see me, you're lying.
Who's that?
Oh, damn, they boxed me in quick. Okay, so that's not the way to go. That's not how we do it. So... start off with that. Damn. He just got shot and he's like, no, it's cool. Like, ow. Ow, that hurt.
Impressive snake.
back on patrol. It's like, yeah, they're definitely the rookies of the group. Maybe they haven't got their gene therapy yet. They don't have the genes. Playing Ocarina. One retro console set up at a time. Hey, whatever works, man. I've really considered, and it would be a bunch of money in cords and stuff, but like I feel like I need to get all separate cords, and well, actually for some of them, I'd really only need one set of AV cables for 3 of the Nintendo consoles. It would cover all 3. Yeah, some different like AV cables and power cables. Maybe not necessarily the power cables. Power cables I might be able to get away with. But I move all these consoles from one place to another so often I got to keep unplugging my AV cables from my little switcher that I've got. And if I just had, their own AV cables and just kind of left them over here with the stream set up, I can just move a console and just pop it in and be good, and then move it back over there and pop it back in and be good. And I need to maybe look into that a little bit because I'm switching out so many AV cables and power cables and stuff all the time that I originally, when I set this system up, I wanted, and this is when this desk was more over on that wall, and I wanted to set up my own version of the Tower of Power and have like a shelving unit that basically took up this whole area right here that you would see, and like have all the different like consoles stacked in it, and then they were just all right here, and all I'd have to do is hit the button. But then if I wanted to play one on the big TV, I'd have to move it anyway, so it kind of would have defeated the purpose. But if I looked into some other AV cables or something, and just had some of those over here just at the ready, that might help with that problem a little bit.
What was that noise?
Oh, he didn't give me a chance to fire, man. That should have worked. That should have worked out. That's dumb.
What was that noise?
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah, $10 for an N64 one wouldn't be bad. And the 64 one also works on the Super Nintendo and the GameCube, so that works out nicely. There's 3, right there that I wouldn't need 3 different ones. If I just had a designated, one at the streaming section, then I can just leave that there, and whatever one I bring over here, and then the PS1 and PS2, those both use the same one, so I'd only need one for those. Actually, I need to get like 1 or 2 of those, because one of these, it might be the one for the PS2, I think I'm good now. I had 3 of them because before I could stream through the PS3 with the HDMI, I was using the AV cables for that too, and one of those cables was starting to act a little funny, so I had to get an aftermarket one, but I think I'm good with those now. But the PS1 and 2 would be fine with, just the AV cables, and if I had bought a different HDMI cable, then my Switch is good. The PS3, 4, and 5s are good. At that rate, the only ones that wouldn't have their own designated cables at this station would be the original Xbox, because that's got its own thing, and the original NES, because that's the male ends on both sides. So I'd have to get just regular set of AV cables, which wouldn't be much. So it shouldn't be that hard to you know, to do. It just, you know, be a few bucks here and there to get some additional cables.
What was that noise?
Really? That camera turns that far, huh? Okay.
What was that noise?
Ah, damn. You don't hear that.
What was that noise? Who's that?
Oh, come on. Really? Stupid cameras. Stupid cameras.
What was that noise?
All right.
What was that noise?
That's the sound of death. Fail it right there because that camera's looking this way. That'd be dumb.
Impressive, Snake.
Now see, would have loved to be able to just do that the first time. Oh, and then there's more over here though. Oh.
What was that noise?
Well, at least in a VR setting, you don't have to worry about Snake's health. Just smoke away.
What was that noise?
Okay. Finding out how little patience I actually have. That's what's happening here. Snake, you gotta hit the wall in order for it to make noise, my friend. Say, I know there's another laser here. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
6 guards in this one.
Who's that?
Couldn't shoot fast enough. And they're all like half walls, so like I can't hide under anywhere. Unless I like, you know.
What was that noise? Who's that?
Whatever, dude. You're kidding me, right? Okay. Okay.
What was that noise?
Really? Really? How is this just one last guy gonna get me every time? I can take out 5 in a row, and this one last guy is gonna give me problems.
What was that noise? Who's that?
Well, that alerted that other guy over there. That didn't happen before.
Who's that?
What the hell, man?
What was that noise?
There. Damn ya.
Impressive, Snake.
It wasn't that impressive. That was actually kind of sad. Oh, really? Wasn't a fan of this one the first time. Whew! I know, right? Like, no excuse. Okay. I am not in a good spot. Damn it! I knew that was going to be tight, but... See, even with playing the Twin Snakes before this, I know I'm spoiled now because I just shoot the cameras out and just be done with it. And I got no chaff. I can't shoot the things out, so it just doesn't work.
What was that noise?
Well, that's how we get rid of... Oh, come on. No, I was stopped before the damn thing came over and seen me. That's a bunch of bullshit, dude. Damn it. Uh-huh. Yeah, at this point, I really don't think, after just playing this for about an hour, that this is one that I would go and buy for myself. Several reasons. You know, no story, and just way too repetitive. Y'all know me by now. I hate doing things more than once. It bugs the crap out of me. With an actual completing box.
Impressive, Snake.
This is the ones for the people that just want to play the game. You know, they can play the game to their heart's content without having to be interrupted by a cutscene. You know, something with some, well, substance.
What was that noise?
Really? We can't hit him from there? You're kidding, right?
What was that noise?
Impressive,
Use this
Snake.
son of a bitch clay pigeon because it's literally unplayable. Yeah, I'm not getting trophies neither. It's not even worth it, man. What's the point of this game? Besides just being able to play it.
Who's that?
Okay. All right. I didn't even take a step yet. There. Damn ya.
What was that noise?
Wait, really?
Impressive, Snake.
Six of them again.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Damn reloads.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Impressive, Snake.
Five in this one. Oh, yeah, please. Please allow this to happen.
What was that noise?
This one irritated my soul last time.
What was that noise?
Really? I can't hit him from there, huh?
What was that noise?
Yeah! Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
Six of them again, huh?
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Crap.
Who's that?
How did he see me when he got a bullet? He's like, ugh. He's looking at the sky or whatever is in this VR room. How did he see me? He's like, his peripheral vision is amazing. Put him out on the field.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Get out of here.
Impressive, Snake.
Six more. Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Really? Really? Okay. Sure.
What was that noise?
Ah, dang it. I was trying to see where he was at. Damn, 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 damn.
What was that noise?
And the worst part is,
What was that
my
noise?
memory card's full. Oh, and I was looking at the other little screen and not where I was going. But yeah, my memory card's full, so I can't even save all this progress. And if I wanted to pick up a copy for myself and continue it later, I'd have to do all this all over again.
What was that noise? Who's that?
That guy up top again.
What was that noise?
What did it catch? My pinky toe? I mean, what?
What was that noise?
Forgot in this PS1 version, Snake does not react as fast as I want him to. I got one shot off, wanted to turn and run, and couldn't. It was like, and still like a partial animation or something like that, and it doesn't work.
What was that noise?
Still another guy around here somewhere? Oh! Poor guy was just snoozing. Probably just thought Freddy Krueger got him.
Impressive Impressive, Snake.
Alright, that's all 15 of those. Oh, time attacks. I want nothing to do with time attacks. I don't. I hate having a time limit put on me. Oh, I got some special ones. I want the ninja ones, man. Alright. There's supposedly 60 in here? I did just do 30. But it must be, what, the time attack ones, too? So that would be the... Oh, because either this, or then... Okay. So, yeah, that's where the 60 comes from. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with, Ooh, let's do some stinger ones. That sounds like fun. Let's just blow some shit up. Oh. Say, where the hell is the thing?
Impressive, Snake.
Boom. Really? Really? You're kidding me, right? Oh, over here. Over here.
Impressive, Snake.
$20 of them. Say, come on, Stinger. You want to do the lock-on thing, or you just want to... Really? You lock on, then I fire, then you're not locked on anymore? What kind of nonsense is that? More down there or not. Excuse me? I guess that is a little close, isn't it? There. No. There. Oh, stand right on the marker?
Impressive,
Sweet.
Snake.
20 of them again. And why go chasing after him? You can just come to me. Ooh, 2 for 1. That's cool. Really now. Really? Why don't you lock on, man? Oh, you're gonna do it after it's around the post. Thanks, game. Game's a buggy mess, literally unplayable. Okay, there you are.
Impressive, Snake.
Alright. 14. Oh, I do have a life bar. So you can die in a virtual reality setting. Imagine that. Anybody that's ever played this game, let me know. Did you ever kill Snake in the virtual reality world? Or is that something that I was just cool enough to do? Lock on, you stupid thing. Like when I'm hovering right over the target, you don't lock on. I don't get it. Four more left. Like, come on around. There you go. Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
Oh, there was only 5 of the stinger ones, huh? Okay, that's fine. I think I wanted to kind of change up the weapon anyway at this point. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Maybe we'll have some fun with some C4. Damn, they find some C4. Oh, well, gee. How hard could that be?
Impressive, Snake.
Now, if I set it there, will the blast take out both? Whoops. Well, it did. Pixelated Metal Gear. It was that must be in the special ones there somewhere though, right? Like probably camera ones or something. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, probably some special camera missions or something.
Impressive, Snake.
So I haven't truly lived. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I did read, and I think you've told, maybe it was you that told me this before, or maybe I just read it before, but like if you finish like everything, you're like rewarded with like a special version of like the promo Metal Gear Rex or something at the very end, which kind of then ties this into this, you know, the next game, which is kind of neat. I don't feel like going through all of this in order to see that. I feel like that's a little ridiculous. Like there's not enough payoff there for me for that. But yeah, then there's probably, I think it's probably like camera or something like that. And then the ones I'd like to play are the Gray Fox ones. I think those would actually be fun. But I did read something about you have to like get 85% of, you know, the missions done in order to unlock the Gray Fox one. So we're not doing that today, but because I don't feel like doing basically any of the time attack ones. Just really don't feel like it. I don't like having time limits put on me.
Impressive, Snake.
$11. Oh, that ended up getting 3 of them, 4 of them, and half my life. Prototype. I wonder if it looks any different than the Ray. Well, I guess it would look a little different than the Ray compared, you know, just by the graphics alone. How in the hell did that hit me from that far away? You're kidding, right? Fine, set it on the floor then. Yeah. So I got the right idea then. I'm skillful at eluding traps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it for the... Oh, that's 5 of them already for the
Impressive,
C4. All right, that's cool. You know, there is a part of me that wishes that my memory card wasn't full right now because I don't... I would like to at least save all this. It's like I at least done all these, you know? What should we do next? The famous. The famous.
Impressive, Snake.
30 sneaking missions. And the time attacks, I'm guessing. That's... See... Nah. That's, that ain't worth it to me. Not worth it to me. Look at that.
Impressive, Snake.
Killing it with the famous. I'm never not gonna call it the famous ever again.
Impressive,
No,
Snake.
oh, I know. In the VR missions for MGS2, I think if what was it? If you create a file that is the Konami code, like UU for up up and then DD down down, you know, whatever, up up down down left right, BA is the Konami code, but I don't know what it would be. Maybe like on PlayStation be X circle or something like that, or XO. Something to that nature. I think it unlocks all of the missions in the Substance version. Something like that. There's something with the Konami code. Oh, question mark? Really? Ah! These ones blow up. These ones would hurt me.
Impressive, Snake.
I've been meaning to, you know, in like a bunch of these different Metal Gear games, like figure out what the Konami code might do, but in some of them they just it doesn't do anything. Like in Twin Snakes, the Konami code doesn't do anything. But like try to like maybe use that in a couple of the different games. There.
Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
All right, all 5 done with the famous. Alright, next. Well, PSG-1 might be interesting. Yep, gonna need that. Got it on the turn. We got him on the run.
Impressive, Snake.
Nine targets. Get up here a little closer.
Impressive, Snake.
Thanks. No, kicking ass. Be ready for that tanker in no time. One more. Where'd you go? There you are.
Impressive, Snake.
Why are you gonna put my drugs down here, man? It's alright. Gonna delay here. There we go. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Whole whopping 4 targets here, huh? Wow. Say, what the hell are you gonna see with that? Oh, damn. Ah, there you are, way back there. There you are, way back there.
Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah. All right, that's PSG 1. Let's see here. What next? Oh, we got some advanced ones now. Oh, we got advanced ones of the ones for the weapons that we've already done. Okay. Special. We got anything else left? Anything else in here yet? Doesn't look like it. Alright. SoCam? Do the SoCam. Whoa.
Impressive, Snake.
Huh. Look at something right quick. Oh, and I can't because I don't have these ones done yet. Okay. I was say, like, what's the best time you can get on that? Like, or they expect you to get?
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Probably. I'm sure that, like, there's probably, like, in ridiculous, like, speed run stuff. Like, this would be one of them perfect games to speed run, you know it?
Impressive, Snake.
Ah.
Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
I'll speed run the same 30s over and over again. This two tanker is bad enough. Yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, trying to do this would be that fun for that long. Alright. 4 seconds. No, it's like 15.
Excellent, Snake.
Okay. Let's just see. I hate time attack crap, but damn. What? Really? See, already, like, how much faster do you expect me to do that? Like, you're crazy. Yeah, I noticed that, and I'm like, well, it takes like 2 or 3 rounds in order to hit the to break the thing. So, what do you expect from me? Grenada. Figures. Snake, my dude. Okay, throw him where I need him, please. What if I go right in the middle? Yep.
Impressive, Snake.
And then, see, that's what would kill some of my time, too, just figuring where the hell the marker's at.
Impressive, Snake.
I suppose you do this over and over and over again, you figure out where all the markers are at and everything else, it just really wouldn't be all that bad, but... Ah, right on top. There we go. Oh, got it anyway. No, I'm not gonna get that one, but... There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Snake. Where? Dude, it's because of the wall. Okay. Fine. Here. That went right off the ledge. There.
Impressive, Snake.
Ow. Ow, that hurt. Held it a little too long. Little too long. See, these VR missions make no sense. Besides, like, if a target is where these targets are at, I wouldn't be throwing grenades at them. I'd just be shooting them. You know? Well, this is just irritating. What? Yeah, this is just dumb. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Whatever. Somehow that hit. Okay. It's hard to tell, like, exactly how far up or down that they are, like, what the depth is.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last of that, so that's cool.
Impressive, Snake.
Done with that stupid nonsense. Imagine trying to do a time attack on that. No thanks. Good on all of that. Nikita. Let's have some fun with some Nikita. Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
First try. Come back here! Really? What the hell happened there? There.
Impressive, Snake.
You know, so for the past 2 hours, obviously, I've been playing this. So, I'll be honest, little surprised that this isn't, like, considered, like, the greatest Metal Gear. I just feel like people would eat this up.
Impressive, Snake.
Fine. Okay. All right. Fine. Oops. I ran up, and then he hit the wall and turned around. I wasn't expecting him to turn around. Oops. Really? Ow. Extremely tight spaces here. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing the whole time. I couldn't remember what button that was to do that, though. That was the problem. That was the problem.
Impressive, Snake.
Whoops. Feels like you can actually get through, and you can't. You gotta have, like, so much space. Well, this is stupid. Damn. There. Yeah. That one was dumb.
Impressive, Snake.
That was dumb. What have I not done? Claymores? I think that might be the only one I haven't done. claymores. So, the thing actually might tell me, hey, you need to watch for mines yourself. But I figure this VR training on how to use said claymore, I could totally see Raiden doing that. Oh my goodness. Just start booking it just right into a mine. Oh boy. Well, Colonel, why do I keep exploding? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, like the landmines can be treed by crawling on them. Yeah, that I do know. But, I didn't realize that there was going to be any sitting there. So... Oh, that was too funny. Just run and explosion. It's gonna go right around it, really? What? Really? You're kidding. Oh, if I can just do that, that makes things easy. Okay. I mean, stepping on one's gonna kill me, but apparently setting one down and still having my hands on it when it blows up, I get to keep my hands. Apparently. Guess that's how that works. Oh, it's funny. Wait, how did... I don't understand. Like a true American. How did that one blow me up and none of the other ones did? That doesn't make any sense. What? I don't... Wait, how... Why does it do that sometimes and sometimes it doesn't? That doesn't make sense. I don't get that. So apparently just don't do it that way. Boom.
Impressive, Snake.
Not really. I mean, I impressively blew myself up a few times. I mean, that's a thing, but okay. See, that was a stupid placement. There we go.
Impressive,
There's a
Snake.
developer room to test the actual game functions. Yeah, it does. It really does when you put it in that way. And they're like, you know what? If we just release this like this, I mean, the people that want to play the game can just play what we just tested, and that's it, you know? All right. Placing them in random stupid spots. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Don't want one there. I'm gonna need a couple more of these. Go.
Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
All right, that's all of the, at least the practice for, I think, every single one of the weapons. So now I'm 24% in. See, variety. I don't know what any of the variety is. Let's see what this is. Oh, I thought I got another one. Okay. Okay. Nope, good on all that. That just seems incredibly stupid. I don't know why you would even do that. What would be the point? Whoops. Let's try some famous. Wow. All right. Sure. I don't know where you're getting these numbers from, but yeah, so much for basically any of that. See you swim advanced stinger. What that's all about.
Impressive, Snake.
I mean, use a stinger against one lonely guard. I mean, I feel like that's a little overkill, but...
Impressive streak.
You know, not really bad tunes in this, though, to be honest.
Impressive streak.
I mean, so far, I mean, kind of jamming out the whole time. Get out of here.
Impressive streak.
Stinger missile to the face at point blank range. I have to pick their friend up with a sponge. Oh, that didn't get him? Really? Out of all that, it was still able to get up here to get to me? Are you serious? Wow, that is insane. Bye now.
Impressive streak.
There. Knock the stingers out right away. Famous? I don't know. You know, I think I'm going to do maybe a couple more, and that might be about it. Like, not even 2.5 hours in, and that's with an intro to this stream. And I'm kind of over it already, to be honest with you. Like, I'm already bored.
Impressive streak.
I didn't figure this would be like a full 3.5 hour stream. Kind of just got that feeling.
Impressive streak.
You know, at this point, it's just kind of, I don't know. Like, I've never really sat down and, you know, gave this one a try or anything. But it's like, I'm not seeing the appeal to it, like, at all. There. Just take him right out with the famous.
Impressive streak.
Slice through him. Just like that.
I heard go?
Bruce, where'd he go?
I heard something. What was that noise?
Oh, come on. I was on the yellow part. Don't even give me that nonsense, man. Go back and watch the replay. I was standing on the... Well, maybe I wasn't. Pretty sure I was. Well, I mean, if the thing's already gonna come up, then I'm cool then.
Impressive sneak.
Like something was going on with my one of my things over here. Oh, watch out for the gun cameras. Oh, gun camera, schmun cameras. Might have to slow it down a little bit in this one. Maybe try a little bit of a slower approach. Yeah, them gun cameras don't play around. Yeah, maybe we need to try a slower approach. You just rush right in again. Yeah, real smart.
What was that noise? Who's that?
Well, that works. Very low on the health department here. Where are my VR rations, huh? Oh, one guy's short. Damn it. Figured that's how that was gonna happen, too.
What was that noise?
Damn it! What are you aiming at, dude? Dude's standing right there next to you and you don't even aim over at him? What are you doing?
What was that noise?
What? What? Oh, your hearing sucks, evidently, huh? There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Okay, so what? I'm basically at the 2.5 hour mark, and I gotta tell you, I've had about enough of this. Maybe we'll knock out the PSG ones here, but after that, like, I don't know. I think we're about gonna call it.
Impressive, Snake.
Thanks. I know I've been pretty impressive all, the whole time, but, you know.
What was that noise? Huh? What was that noise?
Whee!
Impressive, Snake.
What was that noise?
Really? Get him in the ankle. Does that still count? I guess it still counts. So I'll take it.
Impressive, Snake.
I'll take it. I didn't realize there was a place that they could come all the way around. Where the hell did they go? In the ankles. Does he not come out the other side? In the elbow. Where'd you go, dude?
What was that?
Impressive, Snake.
Knock them down one at a time. Oof.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Ugh. Are you coming up the stairs? There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Okay, well, I honestly can't really imagine playing this for another hour. I just don't. So I think but to get 30% of it done, almost 30% of it done in about 2.5 hours, I don't know if that's good or bad. But the time attacks, I'm not a fan of. I've never been a fan of time attack stuff ever in my life because I hate being, confined to a certain amount of time, and just makes me rush, make mistakes, and then I get frustrated, and then I want to throw the game in the garbage. So, don't really feel like doing the time attack stuff. The special stuff, I figured, like, some of it would start unlocking, and I guess, like, one thing did. And that's about it, which is these 1 minute, like, attack things, but I can't imagine puzzle, mystery, ninja, all that stuff, having to do so much more of this to unlock some of that stuff. I don't know if I'd ever play this enough to unlock those ninja missions, because even that doesn't feel like it'd be worth it to me. I mean, if you really, really enjoy just the minute-to-minute gameplay of Metal Gear Solid, I think you would have a blast with this. I can see the appeal to some people for this game. I mean, obviously, it was appealing enough that they even included a bunch of stuff in the Substance version of 2, and VR missions continued to be a thing. And I believe that's just for those that absolutely hate storytelling. But, there's all types of different players out there. I get it. And this is for the other players that just want to play every single second of the game. But to me, a lot of, even if it was for the different weapons and that sort of thing, with nothing for my brain to follow, story-wise, character-wise, like here it is. I'm 2.5 hours in, and I'm bored out of my mind. I gotta be honest. I'm bored to death of this game. So, but hey, I at least wanted to include it in and say, we did some VR training before getting into the next game, which obviously the next game that I will be starting Tuesday night is going to be Metal Gear Solid 2. Substance, and I'm going to be playing that on the original Xbox. So that may or may not go very well because whatever the control scheme is going to be for that, and the different feel of the Xbox controls and controller compared to PlayStation. So I don't know. It might be hilarious because it might just fail hysterically. We'll see, but that's going to be starting this coming up Tuesday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern start time, as usual, and it'll be back. Be nice to get back to my regular schedule with everyone, and we should have a pretty decent time with it one way or another. So again, shout out to Swa for stopping by, hanging out with me for this for a little while, and for letting me borrow the copy of the game. because I didn't want to do the digital version. I'm being petty, and it's like, you know what? I do have a copy of it digitally, but I don't even want to play it. I don't. So thanks for letting me borrow it, and that's going to be it for me for now and for Metal Gear Solid VR missions. So I hope to see y'all Tuesday night for the regularly scheduled stream and for the beginning of our next chapter in the Metal Gear Solid series playthrough, the Metal Gear Solid Snake Saga. So that, I'm D, I'm the Grim Gamer. I'll catch y'all next time.